Something that was leaked a while ago is the fact that we are getting a full Disney Plus wave of Marvel Legends figures this year. And we're actually going to be getting two separate waves of figures based off of the MCU Disney Plus series that are coming out in 2021. And there's been leaks of the figures we're getting. We know we're getting WandaVision figures. We know we're getting figures for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And we're getting a figure from Loki in this first wave. The second wave we don't know for sure about yet. But for this first wave, we've already seen the WandaVision figures, the Scarlet Witch, and the White Vision figures, which look amazing. But now we have our first look at the figures from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And we're only one episode into this series so far, and I'm really excited to see where this series goes, but I'm also really excited for these figures because they look so good. So let's go ahead and break them down. So obviously not the best quality pictures here because these are leaks, but the first one we have is US Agent. And first of all, just the packaging looks awesome. I love how it's got like the red band at the bottom, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier logo, the Disney Plus logo. But as for the figure itself, he looks amazing. I mean, this just looks like a great figure. And I think this is kind of a spoiler though too, because when we saw this character show up at the end of the first episode, he was wearing the bright blue suit and he was introduced as the new Captain America. But in the comics, he wears a black and red suit, and that looks like what this figure is. And it could be just based on concept art for the show, but I feel like in the show, maybe once he becomes a full-on villain, he'll switch over to a black suit, which I think looks amazing here, and this is technically our first look at it. And again, kind of a spoiler, but I don't know. He looks amazing. And yes, we do see the Build-A-Figure part there. I'll talk about that in a little bit at the end after we go over these images. Then we have Baron Zemo, probably the figure I'm looking forward to the most. I'm so excited to see this character return in the series, is finally get his purple mask, and this figure just looks great. I love how they have like the trench coat with like the fur and everything, the purple gloves, of course the purple mask. I did not expect them to give us a Daniel Bruhl head sculpt, but they have. So we have an unmasked and masked version of Zemo, so that's awesome. And then another awesome detail is, of course, he comes with just a generic gun and everything. It's gold, so that's cool. But he also comes with the book. I don't remember what it was called, but it was the book that he had in Civil War that he used to control Bucky as the Winter Soldier. So I don't know if this means he's going to be using that book again in this series, or if it's just because that was an integral part of the character in that movie. But I just think that's an awesome accessory, and I really love that. Then finally we have Bucky, and Bucky looks amazing here. The head sculpt is kind of I mean, you can't. It's not really the greatest look at this though. But I love his look with the shorter hair. I love his blue suit. I love the vibranium arm and how he comes with alternate hands for both his vibranium arm and regular arm. And also, for those of you that want an accurate Winter Soldier figure from Infinity War and Endgame, you can take this figure and put the like one of the longer haired head sculpts on. I mean, he doesn't have the beard and everything, but that's just something I wanted to point out. So probably the least interesting of the figures that we've seen so far, but he still looks great and he's a great character. But now let's talk about that Build-A-Figure, because as you may have noticed in the packages here, the Build-A-Figure is not a figure. The Build-A-Figure pieces are actually pieces of wings, specifically Captain America's wings, because it is basically confirmed that Sam Wilson is going to become the new Captain America by the end of this series. And literally just today I posted a video about this other figure that has been leaked from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I believe it's a Marvel Select figure of his look as Captain America in the series. So it seems like we know we're getting another figure from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier in this series, and it's just called Captain America. So I assume that's what this figure is going to be. But it seems like they're taking a route similar to what they did with Spider-Man Homecoming, where Vulture was a figure in that wave, but then the Build-A-Figure of the wave was different pieces of Vulture's wings. And it looks like now we're getting a Captain America Falcon figure, but the Build-A-Figure is the wings, which I don't really know how to feel about, because I think it's a great idea, so then you can get giant wings and everything, but then at the same time it's like, alright, you get the Falcon figure, but then you don't even have the wings. But I don't know, this is awesome, and I can't wait to get our first look at this. This probably won't be revealed until after the finale airs next month, but man, this is just awesome. All these figures look amazing, and I can't wait to see better quality images of them and just see more of this series overall as well. So, guys, of course, let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below. Which of these figures do you like the most? Which ones are you most looking forward to? And what do you think about the whole idea of having the Captain America Falcon wings be the Build-A-Gear, Build-A-Wings thing for this Disney Plus wave? So, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.